Hello, lovely women. So good to see you and be with you today on this Thursday at 3:32 p.m. Pacific. I just got back from a backpacking trip. I was in the Sierras for 4 days backpacking with my beloved and just carrying a pack on my back, walking through the woods, walking through the wilderness. We got to see amazing mountains and rivers and hot springs. And there's something really important that that really came through as I was backpacking, walking through the wilderness that I wanted to share with you today, which is that your own worthiness. Basically, I want to start out actually with this one statement, which is, and welcome, Julie, which is, you are deeply worthy of love. So I want you to we're going to be doing a little bit of, we're going to do a teaching, and then after that, we're going to do a live Q&A. So I'd love for you to write down that statement. You are deeply worthy of love, or I am deeply worthy of love. And I want you to feel into that and just see if you can feel that in your body, if that really resonates, if it lands in your body, or if you might feel like, well, I'm only worthy if maybe this person says that I'm worthy. I'm only worthy if I have the external validation, maybe from a guy that I'm dating, maybe from a previous partner, maybe from family members or friends, then I'm worthy of love, right? So I think for a very long time, I unconsciously lived with that belief that my worthiness is dependent upon the external validation of others. If someone treats me as a worthy being, then I'm worthy. Instead of, I am inherently worthy, not for what I do in the world, not for how I treat people, but just because I am worthy. And I have a really good metaphor for this that I want you to feel into, which is, as I said, I was backpacking, so I was looking at a lot of trees. So if you think about it, is a tree worthy of sun and rain and soil? Do you feel like, oh, that tree is worthy of sun, rain, and soil, but this other tree isn't worthy of sun, rain, and soil? No, the tree is just for being alive, it just gets to receive the sun, rain, and soil. So I believe, and welcome, Abby. So good to have you here. Welcome, Julie. So good to see you here. So I believe that we are human beings are just as worthy of love, that you are deeply worthy of love, just as the tree is deeply worthy of sun, rain, and soil, just for being alive. Not for what you do, not for what you do in the world, not for how you treat people, not for what you give to others. So I want you to take a moment, and the way that this relates to dating, love, and relationships is that, think about if you go on that date tomorrow and you go on the date with this energetic feeling inside your body of, I am deeply worthy of love, and you radiate that on the date, then this man in front of you is going to feel that worthiness and is going to really get that truth that you are deeply worthy of love. And that man is going to, in my opinion, more likely, be attracted to you because confidence is so attractive, and B, going to treat you very well, because when we feel that internal worthiness, then we get mirrored that experience. So I want you to take a moment, and I want you to write down, I want you to get out a pen and paper, and I want you to write down I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to think about your childhood and just think about any moments in your childhood that stood out where you felt unworthy of love. Like I thought of one this morning as I was doing my morning hike, where when I would walk home from school when I was in 5th or 6th grade, and the neighbors would put acorns in my mailbox because they were trying to, bully me. And so, because I was the new girl on the block, and that really, I felt actually a lot of sadness and pain and shame around that and unworthiness around that. So I want you to close your eyes. Welcome, Anna. And I want you to go back into the memory of being a child. And I want you to just see what memories pop up when you think about feeling that unworthiness of love. And just write down a couple of those memories right now. So I want you to just get in touch with those memories, noticing maybe you felt, not good enough, not worthy, a lack of belonging, right? And I want you to just get in touch with those and write those down. And I want you to see that probably there was a feeling of, oh, these people are not treating me well. These people, don't think, maybe they're not treating me well, or they don't think that I'm enough. And so therefore, maybe you decided, based on how you were treated or how these people, your experience of them felt, that that was true. And I want you to know that that is not true, that you are totally worthy and that you are more than enough, and that nothing anyone says or does or treats you has any correlation with your own worthiness, that you are deeply worthy of love just for being alive, that no matter what, you are deeply, deeply worthy of love, just like the tree is worthy of the rain and the sun. And we don't question that, right? So why do we question our own worthiness, right? So, so I want you to just take that in right now. And for anyone who's watching, you can write down in the comments, please write down any memories that came up for you. And then also, we can now go into the Q&A portion. So if there's any questions that are coming up regarding dating and relationships, I'm happy to answer them if you want to write in the comments, or any questions coming up around worthiness. So this piece of worthiness is something I dive really deeply into my online course. So that's something, if you want to go deeper into that, then we would love to do a free love breakthrough session with you. And I'll put the link in my comments to sign up, for that. But for now, I'm wondering, does anyone have any questions for me around worthiness or around your love life that you want to ask? And while we're waiting, I would love to read you this quote by Brene Brown, who also talks about worthiness. So this worthiness is so, so important, because I really believe that your own belief in your own worthiness is directly correlated to the type of loving relationships that you have, the type of love and relationships that you have. So I believe the more that you deeply know in your soul, the more we talk about, this group is about rewiring your attachment, right? So the more that you deeply, deeply know in every single cell in your body that you are deeply worthy of love, that you are more than enough, that there is nothing wrong with you, the more you have secure attachment, the more you're securely attached, the more you know there's more than enough love to go around. Love is a limitless resource. And so so if someone doesn't treat you well, then you don't hang on. Instead, you leave, because you know there's more than enough love. So why would you stay around for someone who's not treating you well, right? And so so the course that I created is specifically to help you really untangle that whole pattern of being attracted to unavailable men and choosing unavailable men over and over again. And the course is also designed to help you become deeply internally secure and also feel that deep sense of worthiness inside. I want to read this quote, which says, when you get to a place where you understand that love and belonging, your worthiness, is a birthright and not something you have to earn, anything is possible. So I love this quote so much because I completely agree with it. So I want you to just feel into your own worthiness right now and your own knowing of your worthiness. And even I'd love for you to rate it on a scale of 0 to 10. So 10 feeling like, yes, I feel totally worthy. I know that I belong. I know that I'm enough. I know that I'm lovable. I know that love is a limitless resource. And that's 10. And then 0 is like just feeling a lack of worthiness, really this I'm not good enough, there's something wrong with me, etc. So maybe you're at a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So everyone who's watching, if you'd like to write a comment in the comment box, a question, I would love to hear any questions. And then also, if you want to write that number, that would be really, really helpful as well. So yeah, just take a moment now, feel into that. And I want you to now we're going to do one more thing before I log off. And we're going to kind of put this worthiness into kind of action right now in your mind's eye. So for everyone who's watching, I want you to close your eyes, and maybe you're watching the replay or maybe you're watching live. And I want you to close your eyes and just take a deep breath into your body, letting everything go. And I want you, with your eyes closed, to imagine that that I want you to imagine in your mind's eye what it feels like to feel this deep sense of worthiness. So I want you to feel this inside of your body, like I am deeply worthy of love. And I want you to just take a deep breath into that, really feeling that in every single cell in your being. I am deeply worthy of love. Relaxing into that. I am deeply worthy of love. And I want you to notice where you feel that in your body. Like, where in your body does that resonate with the most when you say that in your mind's eye? I am deeply worthy. Maybe you'll see in your body somewhere where that lights up in your body. Maybe you'll feel it in one area more than the other. Just connect in where in your body you feel that. And then I want you to now imagine that you have an upcoming date with someone. And I want you to imagine now coming onto that date feeling deeply worthy, feeling deeply that sense of love and belonging for yourself, that sense of worthiness, that sense of I'm good enough, I am more than enough, I am deeply worthy of love. And just really feeling that in your soul, in the center of your being, in your groundedness, in your bones, in your cells, walking into that date, feeling that confidence internally and externally, and just really noticing what that feels like, with your eyes closed, noticing what that looks like, noticing how you interact from that place of worthiness, how you interact from that place of I am more than enough, how you interact from that place of there is nothing wrong with me and I don't have to prove myself in order to receive love. In other words, I don't have to work for love. I get to be who I am and be loved exactly for who I am, right? So just noticing what it looks like for you to walk around the world with that energy, for you to walk on that date with that energy. And just really feel, take a deep breath into this as you see this in your mind's eye. Take a deep breath into this, really relaxing into this vibration, into these sensations. Really letting yourself have this experience right now, letting yourself feel this, what it feels like to walk in the world on this date, to be also now seeing yourself, getting to know this person, engaging with this person, feeling this deep, overwhelming sense of worthiness inside, and feeling that in your body, in your belly, in your legs, in your heart, and just noticing what that feels like and how that positively enhances your experience on that date. And just take a deep breath into that. Good. Really noticing how that feels. Taking another deep breath in. Good. And then when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes, coming back. And I'm going to just leave you with that little meditation that we just did, so you can feel that power of that worthiness and how that deeply relates to showing how you experience yourself on dates and how you experience yourself excuse me, in the world. So I want to leave you with that. And again, if anyone has any questions, I don't see any questions. If anyone has any questions, you can write them in the comments. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you next week for another live Q&A. At the Adorished, Cherished, and Eternally Secure live Q&A. And again, if you're interested in going deeper with this work, if you're interested in having a deep, deep breakthrough around your own sense of worthiness, around your own sense of self-love, around your attachment style, if you want to deeply call in your partner, we would so love to invite you to a free love breakthrough session with a member of our team. So I will put that in the comments. So wonderful to be with you all today, and I look forward to seeing you soon.